Welcome in, guys. JT White back with you for Life in Color. Sitting here with one of the busiest men I've ever known in my entire life, Mr. Joey Reno of the band Outlier. Thank you so much, dude. We've been trying to set this up for a long time, but yeah, finally we're able to do this interview, so thank you so much, man, for sitting down and doing this.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem. We're here to talk about tattoos, and I do have to say, you're probably one of the most covered people I've had on the show so far, but yeah, so I mean, if you want to, whichever one you want to start with, you know, if you want to start with one arm, then go to the other, or if you want, you know, the neck pieces, wherever you feel like starting, man.
I don't know, you pick it, actually.
How about your first one? Which one was your first one?
Oh, shit. Actually,
if you still have
I shouldn't have given you that one.
If you still have
I do. It won't be for long. I have a really bad Italian flag on my right shoulder. All my cousins, and I grew up in a very traditional Italian family, so we I was like, I want to be like my cousins and all this stuff, and I was 16. I think my uncle took me or something like that. I went and got it done.
That sort of turn you away from tattoos for a little bit? Or,
oh, no, not at all.
Or it helped jumpstart?
Absolutely. So I don't necessarily regret it. I don't like how it came out. I had to get it touched up probably like the first year or second year, like by somebody else. The guy I went to wasn't good. I'll just say that. Putting his name out there. And then definitely opened the door. My second piece was this half sleeve, and then as you can tell, I'm actually starting to cover that up, and that was not a good decision either. So
to do the cover up or get the half
sleeve? No, to get the half sleeve. Like the dude, I don't really know. Again, like I should have thought it out a little differently before, or like I liked my concept, but I should have took it somewhere else more or less. So the guy was good for one thing, and like every tattoo artist kind of has their strength, and you should go based on that. So that's how I feel.
And then where'd you go from there?
To be honest, I lost count. I really did. I believe my chest, I have script on it, an old Italian proverb. I definitely don't regret it. It's in bocca al lupo, which means in the mouth of a wolf, and it just more or less means like everything you do, just be your best at it. Don't ever don't go in like half-assed with anything. Like put your all into it, or don't do it at all. So I later on, this is probably one of my favorite pieces. This is done by TJ, who owns White Tiger. This piece is like tons of webzines, magazines. Like, she absolutely killed this. I haven't touched it up yet. It's probably maybe 8-9 years old.
Oh wow, nice.
Yeah, it's like my favorite piece. I get compliments on it like to this day still. She's absolutely amazing.
Now, how long did that take to do, the whole thing?
The lion?
Yeah.
This was one sitting.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, man.
How many hours? Let's put it that way.
I think maybe like 4.
Okay.
4.
Nice.
I'm not sure. It's so long ago, but I think about 4 hours. And then Dylan at Love Hate did.
Oh yeah, the microphone.
The old 55 right here. He's incredible now. He was at Love Hate, or actually he was at White Tiger. Now he's at Love Hate. Dylan Tate. He's freaking a beast too. He's amazing.
And then what about over on this arm over here?
Oh fuck. So this is a story. This whole thing.
All right, guys.
So
just sit down.
Here we go.
Grab some coffee. Here we go.
So this started with just this mom piece. I thought this was so funny, but at the same time I loved it. I grew up with like just my mom, raising me, single mother thing, and she's very near and dear, obviously. And the funniest thing is though, I was like obviously like through the 80s and the 90s, like that, even back in the day, it's just like that tattoo is like one of the most typical tattoos you can get.
Just the hardened mom.
The hardened mom. It's like
it's always up on the shoulder.
And the shoulder, yeah.
It's always up here.
Absolutely. And like the guy, this was like I was hammered in Myrtle Beach, and they
Great way to start the story.
I know, it's so awesome, so awesome. And that could like go a million horrible ways after. But ironically, it's like actually one of the best pieces. And like my sober pieces aren't. I'm like, I'm getting them covered up.
And you're completely sober for those ones.
I know, right? I just gotta get hammered more, I guess. This was in North Carolina, what was really cool is, or not North Carolina, I'm sorry, South Carolina, Myrtle Beach, yeah.
Yeah, that's
And then they just legalized tattooing down there at that time.
Really?
It was really cool, and like so, and they put them all like in like little strip malls. Like they wouldn't have separate shops all over the place. They would have like a strip of them, and that was it. Like so, you could walk up and like window shop and kind of like see which place you liked. The line work was great. We got pretty much up to here in one session, and it took maybe about 7 hours. We're just kind of like going as long as we can go. I paid him in full for the line work. One of those, my buddy tattoo guy.
Gotcha.
But he had a good portfolio. He was traveling all over the place, and like.
So you trusted him.
Yeah, exactly. A week later, he moved. So, yeah, so that was kind of like, all right. And then I was just kind of like left with this piece. I kept trying to hit him up, calling him and texting him like, yo, when can you finish this? Pretty much, Tom Sherman over at Divine Chaos, like, just made fucking art, man. He took somebody else's, like, whatever vision, and he just fucking ran with it, free-handed a bunch of stuff, and I could not be more stoked about it. Like he's amazing, and like I'm pretty much gonna give him my chest and my back.
It's like it's yours. Like it's yours.
Too good.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, this is like actually a whole Goonies concept. Got One Eye Willie right here. And it's like I love my mom, but like my mom and I like our movie was like Goonies and stuff. It's like one of our things, and like so I built that whole thing around it.
Nice, yeah. I say, dude, I have Eeyore on this arm for my mom, so I mean,
that's
I'm
cool,
right there with you.
Gotta love moms, man.
Seriously,
gotta love moms.
Without her, I don't exist. So I mean,
that's half correct. That's half correct.
That's true. That's half true. See, love your mothers, and this is what happens. You do good things.
Dan Ross did this. Upside down, treble clef, and bass clef, just making hard for music. I got that done again a long time ago. This symbol's like crazy popular now. My sister's got it like behind her ear. But yeah, I just love it. I love what it means. Traditional panther. The panther is just very powerful, masculine. That's what it means. I think that like. A lot about, I guess, my personality and stuff. Aaron Slocum did this feather, and like I said, it was just, it represents like my aunt who passed away from breast cancer, and every time like I'm at like a crossroads in my life or something, like this white feather would always appear. Like, it was crazy. Yeah. And it became more than coincidental. It just became like something now like I almost expected it. And
then I do guess, what do you have on your knuckles?
All right, so this is a funny story. This is gonna like create a little bit of snickering and all that crap. So I do have the word outlier.
It does say outlier.
It does. Yep. Outlier. I fell in love with the meaning of the word outlier. It was actually going to be the name of the album before we decided to kind of like rebrand and rename everything. Yeah, so outlier, it's just like a person who's, one out of a million as far as like your beliefs, your views on society. Like you don't conform to anything, trends or anything. You kind of just do you. Yeah. You're a misfit almost, and you kind of almost feel like a misfit. Sometimes you feel like, shit, is there something wrong with me? Because like I don't think that this is what it should be like, or whatever. You just kind of do your thing, and you don't care what anybody thinks about you, and that's like, that means the world to me. That's the way I've always lived my life, and with that comes, some people who applaud you and some people who hate you for it, and it is what it is. But either way, this is my one existence on this earth, and I'm going to live it for myself. Kind of got it, like, before I decided to like, rebrand everything, and it felt good, and that's kind of what it is. So I fully believe in it. I turn the band into Ovtlier, and it's just like that was for a branding thing. That way, when if you Google search anything, there's only one of them. Old, like, between Roman numerals and like Middle Ages and dark ages and all that crap is like there was no U in the alphabet. So a V acted as both, and like that's kind of like where we took it from, and it helps with branding. It helps kind of keep us apart from anybody else who may use that word and all that stuff. So that's the concept behind that. And it makes sense.
And then I was going to ask the two neck pieces.
Virgin Mary, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. I forget which one's on the list. Virgin Mary. This was done by Dan Ross. Killed it. I loved it. It's one of my favorite pieces too. It's kind of like another traditional piece. Has some meaning. I'm not religious by any means, but I do have faith, and I think of things differently than a lot of people do. Definitely don't believe in religion. So people can understand that. I don't believe in organized, man-made crap. But yeah, I do have faith, and I'm definitely a spiritualist. So Chris, who was with me in Youngbloods and started Outlier with me, we both have matching tattoos because in the transition from Youngbloods to Outlier, that tour we were talking about where we kind of like disbanded. Well, we went home, literally thought about it for like the rest of the day, and we're like, we called each other up, let's go hit the road, two dudes with acoustics, and finish the tour out. Because we didn't want to bail on the tour. We had a good relationship with all the booking agent, the promoters, and all that stuff, and all the other bands we were on the bill with. So we didn't want to just up and leave and do shit.
Definitely.
So we decided to hit the road with two acoustics. We did, I think it was a small run, like a week and a half, 2 weeks. And we ended in Cleveland. And we looked at each other, we're like, we're not ready to go home yet.
Yeah.
So we decided to just, impulsively, we drove down to Tampa. And just to get away, man, we weren't ready. We just kind of like needed our, I don't know, just needed a trip.
Or lease, almost vacation.
Yeah. Like no music, no, nothing. Not going back to work or anything like that. And that was it, man. We just fucking lived on a beach pretty much for a week, 2 weeks, and that was it. We started writing new music because we had our acoustics, and we just kind of had this just our me time. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
So that's kind of like what came of that, and then so the meaning of that is like pirates would get like sparrow tattoos on them like way back in the day, and same thing with sailors and all those guys, and they would do like every 5,000 miles they traveled, they would get like a sparrow. It was like the bird of travel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So we were like, this is awesome. Like we literally tallied it up, and we were just over 5,000 miles. So we're like, let's fucking just do this.
Dude, hell yeah.
That's cool. So
awesome.
it was kind of like our bond.
Any other stuff you got? No,
I feel like I should show it. All right.
All right. Life in color first. All right.
First ever. So anyways.
This was not my idea, by the way.
This is my idea.
This was all on Joe.
So this right here.
Dude, you have E.T.?
Yeah. This is E.T. I do have the Yankees.
Oh, come on.
And like,
I'm a Boston fan.
Hey, that's cool, man. Hey, whatever, bro. Play ball. Play balls. And like...
Pun of the day?
Pun of the day.
So
again, that was Joey's idea, not mine. So you got E.T. and the Yankees. Okay.
So E.T. and the Yankees. If you look, E.T.'s pointing. That was not on purpose.
Okay. All right.
It does look a little funny though. Sorry, Mom.
E.T. falling home with them, like.
And so that was on tour. That was one of those drunken escapades that I was talking about.
Okay, nice.
So at the time, my old drummer Cole, he got his dog tattooed on his chest. We were both like, we played the Blind Tiger down in I think also one of the Carolinas, and he goes, tattoo shop. We're like, fuck yeah, we thought it was a good idea.
Yeah.
Ran over, he got his dog, and the guy's like, what do you want? I couldn't think. I'm like, damn, I want a tattoo so bad. And I'm like, E.T. Like the first one. I don't know. And the guy's like the movie, the alien. I'm like, yeah.
Yes.
So we did that, and without even seeing the guy's work.
He's just, I'm at it, man.
And
drop trowel in front of him.
Yeah, so like being completely honest, I don't even know the dude's name. Like, who's a dope guy?
Yeah.
Big biker dude.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm sitting here with my leg, please. Tattoo me.
Now more than ever, the tattoo, world, as you say, is just absolutely exploding. What kind of advice would you give to people? If you can,
the number one thing is think it through. Like, make sure it's something you want. I don't regret any of my tattoos. I definitely wish I guess being honest about it, I wish I chose maybe one or two artists. Like, I wish I thought it through.
Right. Okay.
Because those are the pieces that I'm going back and currently fixing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you always hear people and like, oh, I gotta wait this long for this person. Well, that person's booked for a reason.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like,
he has obviously the reputation. To be booked
exactly.
for that
Like
long.
if they were completely open every day, like, you should be a little concerned.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So like, I mean, I guess in most cases, but like I definitely say think it through. Your body, I look at it as this: your body is your canvas. Put things on you that like represent you. Like, it's funny because you always get. I'm sure a lot of guys with tattoos always get this question, and like, it's like people ask me like, what should I get? I don't know. What do you like?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, everything on me symbolizes something about me. Everything does have a story. It's some things other people can relate to, some things nobody can relate to. It's just me. But that's the thing. Like, I guess if somebody finds my body, I want them to be like, oh, he liked the Goonies, and he liked E.T. So it's like, but that's how I look at it. It's like a map of who I am and what I like.
A lot of laughs today, not gonna lie. This was a real fun interview, so thank you so much, man, for sitting around and talking about some
Dude, thanks for
fun memories, if you will.
Thanks for bringing up some good and bad memories in my life.
It's what we do. Just kidding. But then we get to have him take his pants off. So I mean, for the ladies, that's gonna be fun for them.
After dark,
Triple X life.
They might have to like do like an 18 and over.
Yeah,
something
right.
For the video content.
The stuff this man comes up with his mind is just it's insane, but in a good way. So definitely go check out Outlier, man. Set the world on
in flames.
Set the world in flames. I was gonna say set the world on fire, but
same difference.
Same, But yeah, definitely check these guys out. Thank you again, man, so much for sitting down and having some fun today.
Absolutely, man. Thanks for having me, bro.
JT White for Life in Color. We'll see you next time.